There's no way Leon wins this. He couldn't beat him before. This is essentially Wesker 2.0. They don't actually kill Leon, do they?
At least I could save you.
Oh my word. Hello everybody, my name is Danconia and welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem Part 12. And we're reaching the end of this game, I feel. Leon is in a fair amount of trouble. As you can see, he's kind of just collapsed. And we're his Grace and we're going to go and help him. We just found out a lot about our past in the previous episode. And it appears we had direct contact with Oswald. Oswald Spencer. Spencer? This looks like a save point for Leon. But I guess they're all just... Whoa! That aesthetic changed really quickly. Huh? Holy moly, that's a change. Right, okay. This reminds me of the care centre home. It was next to it for the... Oh my god, it's Spencer's wheelchair. So this is getting real close to Spencer now. What? From my memory, I haven't played Resi 5. I'm pretty sure... Well, I haven't played Resi 5 fully. I'm pretty sure Spencer was killed in Resi 5 by Wesker, I think.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Because Wesker wanted all of the power, in essence, and Wesker wanted to basically cull the majority of the world and, you know, change it into his own image. So I'm interested to see Spencer being involved in this story. This is going to be... The way this one rounds out is going to be really interesting. Leon! Hello? Leon? Wakey wakey.
Hey,
It's me, Grace.
it's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay.
Resting your eyes, huh?
Let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay.
So resilient.
I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. I have an idea.
All of a sudden, it really feels like there's not a lot left at all.
I trust you.
I could have included this in the last episode as this is the ending scene, but I don't think it is. I'd be surprised.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny.
That's already a lie.
Be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
It's not just about letting Leon live, it's about curing him of his ailment of the T-virus. Wait. I can make that decision? But does this have story implication? Okay. I don't directly know. I mean, I know what Elpis is, but I don't know outside of that what... First of all, what Zeno wants to do with it. Second of all, what Leon would do if I did release it. Like, I'm fully aware that this probably doesn't have a massive impact on the whole Resi Bubble story, because how could you account in a future game for what decision you made here? Because in essence you couldn't, because perhaps the person who's playing that next game didn't play this game. So, but human instinct. You're faced with something that can destroy so much. We know what Elpis is. It's a mind control virus. And it would be devastating in the wrong hands. We have to assume that Zeno, he looks like he's modeled on Wesker. So he's definitely the wrong hands, although Grace won't know who Wesker is. Leon does. Most likely. I don't think Leon ever came face to face with Wesker, but he would know from the likes of Chris and Jill, who he almost certainly has had contact with. You destroy it.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
You made a promise to Leon. You heard what Spencer said. Okay. Hold on. Now, that being the word, I have my doubts. What does the creator desire? Who is the creator? Most likely Spencer. Did Spencer desire destruction? No, you would think. But is this... I'm still going to go with it. Is this a double bluff?
This is it.
Is that actually the right word? She doesn't know the password. She said it herself. And we don't. We haven't seen the password.
What did you do?
What I had to.
It wasn't the password. It wasn't the password.
Grace, get out of here!
Ooh.
Go! Right behind you!
Leon!
No, he's not.
What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
There's no way Leon wins this. He couldn't beat him before. This is essentially Wesker 2.0. They don't actually kill Leon, do they?
At least I could save you.
Oh my word. Oh, I did not expect that. That... No. But he actually just killed Leon. Have they actually killed off Leon S. Kennedy? And if so, how the hell did I avoid that? In a spoiler ahead of this game. That's... Really?
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Is that the end of the game? What? Sorry, what? I've been recording for 10 minutes. What? What? Huh? I feel like we're not done, but we are, aren't we? It wouldn't roll credits like this if we weren't. Really? Okay, right. I need to rewind here. Because that did not end as I expected it to, hence this is going to be a really short episode. Leon was infected with T-virus. Sherry is infected with T-virus. Most of the survivors of Raccoon City are infected with T-virus. Which you would assume includes Claire Redfield, Chris Redfield, possibly not Jill Valentine because she got a cure back in Resi 3. I was expecting this game to round out with a big fight with Zeno. Somehow we get some sort of... I thought originally maybe you cure Leon, but he, like, gains some of the powers that we've seen Wesker and Zeno use because of the T-virus infection as a side effect. And then we would take on Zeno as, like, a buffed sort of Leon. And it would be this epic showdown fight. That's obviously not what's happened. It ended very bluntly. We got some answers about... We got the answers about Grace, about her origin. It was quite clear that she was a product of the Ark experiments underneath the orphanage in Raccoon City. But she was the one that Spencer took under his wing. She was essentially his child. We didn't get an explanation as to why she ended up in Alyssa's hands. But I can only assume that Spencer gave her over to Alyssa when he died? There's a lot of unanswered questions. And Leon just dying like that. is nuts to me. That's so blunt. It's a very, if it is the ending of Leon S. Kennedy, which I think will be a little sad, I'm not gonna lie, because when you see him walk away from Resi 2 with Claire and Sherry, that always felt like the ending for him. Okay, yeah, he's gone through all of this military stuff between Resi 2 and 4. And then in Resi 4, he's on a mission for the president to rescue the president's daughter. And then coming back here, he's on it. He was still part of a military outfit, it's quite obvious. But him and Sherry, that was alluded to earlier on in the game, that they were working beyond what their orders had already said. It did feel like a reckoning for Leon, returning to what caused it all. I didn't expect it to end like that, though. That ended really bluntly. It feels... I'm going to test people's movie knowledge here. The ending to that felt like the second installment in Pirates of the Caribbean. Because we knew we were getting a third. And that's what that felt like. Now, what I feel is that if there was a second installment to follow this game, directly anyway, you would get Leon and Zeno falling on that platform and cut. Not Zeno shooting Leon in the head. Because that categorically really means Leon is dead. I can only assume that. I don't really know how you could possibly come back from that. Because, I mean, we are categorically told throughout Resident Evil, whether that be, I mean, especially for me, 2, 3, 4, and this 7 and 8, and this one, if you remove the head of a zombie, it dies. Permanently. And obviously that goes for humans as well. So, whether Leon all of a sudden then succumbed to T-virus, he'd still be dead. I think that's one inescapable fact. And that is shattering. I didn't expect it. I want to know if there's any endgame, like, scenes or anything. It's poetic because he never was able to save anyone really from Raccoon City. Because really it was Claire that saved Sherry. Leon didn't actually save anyone. The only person that he got quote-unquote close to in the Raccoon City was Ada, and he thought she died. So he ended up saving someone from Raccoon City, and that was Grace Ashcroft in the end. But is that really it? Really? 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 Oh. Did the choice actually matter? Oh, I'm now really curious. We're going back. We're going back. You can return to the point in the game just before Grace selects the password for Elpis. Would you like to alter your choice? Note, you won't lose any content received when completing the game. Yes, I want to return to that. I want to see exactly what's going on here. So that choice made a difference. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect RE to go down that route. And for the choice to end the game like that, being to destroy Elpis.
Leon. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Oh, this game is handing me so many surprises. Okay, we're not going to go through the cutscene again. We've just seen this. What does the creator desire? We destroyed it. The word was destruction. Release Elpis.
Please know that you are my hope.
She
That's Alyssa.
is my hope.
That's Spencer.
Blind hope.
Okay.
Hope. Oh, what is this going to do? I don't know what, if this is a different ending, or whether it's just going to end here, or whether we're going to get more gameplay. I don't know.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Done.
You promised.
Yes. That I would let him live.
Oh, he's going to inject him with Elpis. No, he's going to inject himself with Elpis. What?
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
It's the cure! Oh, I knew you weren't dead.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
Oh my word.
We can't let him have it.
Ooh. Could I maybe recommend giving Leon the antiviral?
Leon, Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now. Let it all calm down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
Good news, Leon isn't dead. Yet.
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Oh.
Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's
Oh,
vision
oh, oh,
lives
oh.
through me. And
He's
I
got such a good voice.
that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Okay. Not great.
Seems your skills have diminished.
Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's fast.
Sacrifices must be made.
Ow.
In the grand scheme of things.
I don't know where I'm shooting. I don't know where the weakness is. Holy crap,
I
man.
always protect those lives.
I don't exactly know. There's probably a weakness somewhere. Okay. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think he needs to be hit by these things. Oh my god. Oh, yo! No, 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 no. Holy crap. What? Oh.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Wait. Holy chill. Resi, please. Okay.
I will not.
Holy crap, this is cool.
Give it up.
I don't know if doing that is going to help. I don't know if that's an invincibility phase. Oh, ow, no, ow. Keep jumping. Okay. Oi. I don't have a recovery item. Oh, yes I do. That's fine. Where are you going? I want to see if these make a difference. Rifle ammo. Get out of that path. Does he jump on the path? Okay. Whoa! Okay, it does make a difference.
It's over.
It's not over yet. Oh my god, the sound design of his voice. This game is nuts. He's not dead. He's absolutely not dead. Oh, he's large.
Nemesis.
Yeah, Jill went up against one of these.
So damn relentless.
Oh, it's been a long time. Weak points on a nemesis usually. Probably don't want to use that. There we go. Whoops. I need to be careful I don't have any healing items left. Oh, no I do. Ah. Ow. Down you come, buddy. Yes. No. Reload. No bullets. It's fine. Now he's hurting. Ooh. Recovery item, recovery item. That was close. It's taking a bit of concentration. But it's fine. I love this rifle. Down you come. Yep. Ooh. They all died at once. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I thought we were going to shoot the ball. Ah, Leon's going to go stab it. Ah. This is not Jill's style. Jill would have shot it with a railgun from nowhere. What a slap. He is freaking. Dead or not dead? I like asking that question a lot in Resi. Is he gonna kill him with the Requiem? Oh, what a shot that is.
You ain't getting back up.
What an incredible scene. Where's Grace?
Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry.
I don't think you have comms with Sherry. Those were given out a while ago. There she is.
Grace, hang on. Grace. Grace.
Don't tell me she dies.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
I'm nervous. What's the answer?
There's no way out, is there?
Oh, Lord.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
What?
I guess this is it then.
Hey, yo. Big light. Is it the PSAA? Who is this? Hold on.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir?
Hold on.
Yeah, they're safe. I got him.
Hold on.
Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Captain Redfield! Which Redfield? Yes! They both survive! Oh, I was petrified Grace was gonna die. Hold on, which Redfield?
Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Is it Chris or is it Claire?
God. I'm glad you're okay.
You're
Got a
looking
dose
better,
of your
Sherry.
name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
It's Chris.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
So now what's going on with Claire and all this time?
Oh, this really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Oh my word. Is that setting up a game in the future?
Confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking Oswald
She
Spencer's
gets her credit at last.
Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
We know otherwise. Young girl rescued from bioterror front in Rhodes Hill? Oh, no way she actually did survive. Now that's the actual ending. Oh my word. This outro sequence is sick, by the way. I don't know if this might be copyright. I'd hope not, but you don't know. Games rarely do trips down memory lane well, in my opinion. They become a bit corny and a bit doing it for the sake of doing it in a way. But this was done really well. Really well. It's got lots of connections. Spencer being the origin of the entire thing. You've got another tyrant, another Mr. X in a way, and then you've got Victor Gideon, who ends up turning into a nemesis, which is the boss that we faced in Resident Evil 3 with Jill. Something that I don't think Leon's come up against, to be honest. He's come up against some crap in his time, but not quite that. You've got obviously Leon in it. You've got Grace Ashcroft with heavy obvious connections to Alyssa Ashcroft, which is another character that comes back from those Raccoon City times 28 years ago. Chris Redfield, although we don't see him, obviously is the rescuer of Leon and Grace. Sherry, being part of Leon's story all these years later. She didn't go on her own. She's helped Leon fight everything. Because back in Resi 4, when Leon started to do these operations, these essentially covert operations, Sherry would have been too young. So now she gets to be a part of it. It didn't set up a story about rescuing Emily because we actually got that answer. Because they actually went to Rhodes Hill and they found her. Which means, most likely from what they were saying there, she was rescued, so she didn't die. Leon didn't kill her. Which was a heartbreaking moment in the game. We got answers about Grace. We didn't get answers about Zeno. But he is dead. So, and again, what I was saying when we got the first ending, he's not coming back from that. I can't imagine. And Victor Gideon has a full stop on his story. He died. So, does this... It reopened the Raccoon City story, but it also kind of closed it again. So, I'm curious, because when we got a new arc, you can call them story arcs, in Resident Evil, it was Resi 7. And that wasn't the end of Ethan Winters. He, although we thought it was his end, he was rescued again by Chris Redfield. We had a Resi 8, and that involved Ethan Winters too. And it became the Ethan Winters games. And then for Resi 9, obviously we've gone back to Resi's roots. What is Resi 10 going to be? Because there'll be a Resident Evil 10. It's so obvious. There's no way... They're going around eliminating bioweapons still to this day, 28 years later. But there's obviously rumours that before we even contemplate things like Resi 10, we're maybe getting a Code Veronica remake, which I am freaking hyped for. Another remake, maybe Resi 0, maybe Resi 1, maybe Resi 5, who knows? Resi 5 is a bit of a minefield though, so I don't know quite how they would tackle that. That's a difficult one to tackle. I'd be very interested, but I still want to see a remake of it. Even if they retcon some of that story, even if they move it around to modernize it, change it slightly to modernize it, I'd still like to see it. It's a difficult story to sort of weave through with modern day limitations and stuff like that. We won't go into that too deeply. But I would still love to see a remake of that. I'd still love to go into that area and play as people like Chris Redfield. Because we haven't played as Chris Redfield in a remake yet, properly. And obviously Sheva Alomar. That would be really, really cool. Resi 6, I don't think anyone's fussed about. We won't talk about Resi 6. But the thing is with Resi 5, it's such a monumental part of the story, because that is Wesker. You hear about Wesker. He is part of the lore in the previous games. And obviously he was part of the very earliest games before Resi 2. But you get everything about Wesker in Resi 5. And I think that is a significant part of the remakes that is missing. Wesker. And he is such a pivotal part of the Resi story. So I'm really hoping... I personally hope that we get remakes of every single Resi game that needs a remake. Code Veronica, Resi 0, Resi 1, bring it into these types of formats, because obviously 0 and 1 are a bit different in terms of format. Maybe even... I mean, I don't think they don't need to remake the Revelations duo, because I think they hold up. We may play them at some point, because they're episodic, which is quite nice. But certainly Resi 5 could do with it. Resi 6, I think you could skip over. But there's a few unanswered questions. Who are the connections? That was something that was quoted throughout this game by Zeno and Victor Gideon. The connections. Who are the connections? And I do wonder if that's the next stop. I wonder if this was a little bit of a trip down memory lane. We get to go to RPD, we get to go to the orphanage, old stomping grounds of 1998. But I do wonder if this is sowing the seed for future Resi games, in the idea that there is a team in the shadows called the Connections who are trying to ensure bioweapons keep going. And it's quite clear that they have connections in the government of America in this game. And it could be a huge storyline. It could be a huge storyline that spans this game, the next, and the next after that. But from a gameplay perspective, we're now done with the lore talk. From the gameplay perspective, this game is phenomenal. I think I might have to say that this is the best game in the Resident Evil franchise. And that has some very steep competition. Before this, it would probably have been Resi 4. This game, I for me at least, definitely, but I think in general, I think this goes past Resi 4. It's paced really well as well. That's a very important thing when it comes to Kent. Are we getting a end game scene? No. Yes. Oh, is Grace going back to work? She is.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great.
Oh.
I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
She's following in her mother's footsteps, essentially.
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Yeah, Leon. Stop. You're interrupting her work. Oh, look at that. That's excellent. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the speculation reels. What have we got going on here then? Because these aren't BSAA.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Ooh. 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 So are those the connections then? Or the forces of the connection anyway. Special forces. We fought some special forces and they weren't BSAA. Ooh, they're sowing the seeds. I can feel it. They're sowing the seeds of lore for a new arc of Resi games, and I think this is the seed for it. I really do. I'm excited. That game was phenomenal. Open Requiem. Challenge. I'm sad it's over. I'm sad it's over. 11 hours? I think that's a good ballpark for these types of games. It was paced really well because you had the two perspectives. When you're as Leon, you're going a bit faster because you're more powerful, you know how to deal with these things. But Grace Ashcroft, playing as her, really recaptured the feeling that I had when I first played as Claire Redfield in Resident Evil 2. That, like, your resources are so low. You're fighting things, you're outnumbered, you're scared. You don't know what to do sometimes. You're a bit lost. The panic. You obviously don't get that as Leon these days, because Leon has been through it all. He knows what's happened. He knows how to deal with things. You saw how casually he sort of dealt with that fight at the end. Okay, yeah, it'd be more difficult on a higher difficulty, but in a story sense, he dealt with it very well. Grace didn't actually have a boss fight too much. But that's okay. I don't think that was a problem. But you still got that fear. But with Leon, you didn't necessarily get as much fear. Because he's Leon. He's no longer a Leon that's just entered Raccoon City and is a trainee police officer that has no idea. He's no longer a rookie. He's a seasoned veteran. And he knew exactly what he was doing. And he got his result. He saved someone from Raccoon City. He saved Grace. This game had way more in it than I ever expected. I didn't expect Spencer to be in it. I didn't expect Zeno. He's clearly based on Wesker. He's not Wesker. Wesker died. You ain't wriggling out of that one, especially with the way Wesker died. But I'm going to leave that in case we ended up with Resident 5. But, Wesker died. So, he wasn't Wesker. But he's clearly modelled on Wesker. So, there's something deeper going on in the story that we haven't found out yet. That we're going to find out in... Oh my god, we can have an RPG now? That we can have... We will probably be introduced to in future games. Look at this. So we get a lot more stuff now we completed the game. Infinite ammo RPG. Infinite durability, infinite ammo for all guns. That's nuts. Raccoon Roundup map. Oh no. Did we not get them all? Hold on. Oh, we were too short. Oh I'm so sad. Oh, the pain. We were so close to getting them all. We were so close to getting them all in the first go. Oh, man, I would have been so happy. RPD uniform for Leon. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God, look at it. Look at him. Oh, RPD. And the FBI attire for Grace. I'm probably going to replay this. Not on YouTube, probably. Unless I decide to go down a route of maybe doing a really difficult run. But, my God, there's so many weapons here. You can actually... What? Redemption Neon. That's Xeno's gun, right? Interesting. There's so many routes you can go down. But this has been an experience. An experience, I'll be honest, I didn't totally know what the game was gonna get me into. I didn't know what route the story was gonna go down. But it did it really well. I think Victor Gideon was an incredible enemy. His aura, the way he spoke, the way he acted, absolutely excellent. Best enemy in a Resi game, bar Albert Wesker. Because, sorry Zeno, you were good, but you weren't as powerful as Victor Gideon. I think Victor Gideon acted as his second, but was always the person that had that, was always that one step ahead in secret of Zeno. So Zeno wants to be Wesker, and you heard it at the end there, just before he killed him, that Zeno was the financial backing. But that's not Wesker. He modelled himself on Wesker. Perhaps he wanted to be Wesker. He had the powers reminiscent of Wesker. But the actual Albert Wesker, different ballgame. Absolutely different ballgame. So I do think that Victor Gideon is the second best enemy we've had in Resident Evil games. And the only other person that supersedes that is Albert Wesker. Oh, that I know of anyway. So I think that was excellent. He was an excellent villain. The mechanics were fun, especially when, as Leon, you know, you could go around picking up chainsaws from dropped enemies and slashing through people every now and then. You didn't do it too much, where it got gimmicky, but you did it the right amount. And then, obviously, I mean, bringing the Tyrant back, like, it was just nice. It was done well. Lickers, obviously. Yeah, I absolutely love. What's the behind the scenes video? This is how they made it. Yeah, I won't watch this. Bonus settings. Oh. We've been through the games in recent times leading up to this. Resi 2, 3 and 4, which are my highlights of the Resi franchise that I've played so far. Outside of Resi 7 and 8. 7 and 8 are their own storyline. And I'll be honest, gameplay wise, those games are phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. Storyline wise, I will always prefer Raccoon City, Leon, Claire, Jill, all this stuff. I'll always prefer that. But that's my bias. From a gameplay perspective, they're phenomenal games, 7 and 8. But This has the right mix of all of it. And I was seeing some reviews, no spoilers in it, but I was seeing some reviews that this game was being rated extremely highly. And I wanted to pace myself. I didn't want to blast through it too quickly. I know I've been doing one every day, but it's lived up to that. This has been a truly phenomenal Resident Evil. A truly phenomenal Resident Evil. Even that debate of an ending, that was phenomenal. It has provoked a lot of reactions, a lot of emotions, a lot of, just all sorts. I love it. This game is one of the highlights of any game I've ever played. I think. I'm not even doubting it. It is up there for competition for one of the best games I've ever played. Especially within single-player story arc games. It's right up there for one of the best games I've ever played. It looks brilliant. It plays brilliant. The story's brilliant. It's paced brilliant. I think Capcom and the Resident Evil devs should be incredibly proud of what they produced here. Because I don't think you're going to get much better. Especially at the moment. We waited a little bit for a new Resi game. It was certainly worth it. And I can't wait to see what remakes and what perhaps a potential Resident Evil 10 has in store for us. I would love, my bias coming in here, Capcom, I would love an update on Jill and Claire, please. I would have loved even just a cameo from them in Resident Evil Requiem, but we haven't seen it. I'd love to see them again. I'd love to see what they've been doing 28 years after the events of Raccoon City. We should see Claire again in Code Veronica if they are remaking that. But that is set a little while ago from the present day. Obviously, we will see if they do any DLC content for Requiem. That is possible, and if they do, I'll jump right on it. That's without a doubt, and you will see it on this channel. But that is it for Resident Evil Requiem, one of the best games I've ever played. It lived up to every bit of hype. It was worth every penny. And if you haven't played it, even if you've watched this playthrough through or watched another playthrough through, because I'm going to watch other people play it, because I think this has been phenomenal. I want to see the reactions. Still play it. Even if you know what's going to happen, still play it. Because it is an experience that I don't think anyone would forget. That is it for Resident Evil Requiem on this channel. 12 episodes. Action-packed. Loved it. I haven't actually planned what the next game is. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know if we're going to stick or twist yet. It could be Resident Evil Requiem. No, it could be Resident Evil 7 or 8, I should say. Because it won't be any of the other Resident Evils yet. Unless we backtrack to Resi 5. But I don't see that happening somehow. So if it's a Resident Evil, it'll be 7. And then outside of that, there's a bunch of other games I've had on my list for a little bit. There's 2 videos I haven't even released yet because Resi Requiem came. And I haven't had a slot to upload them in. And now they're maybe a couple of weeks out of date. But we'll see. I might still upload them. One's a DVD, one's an Overwatch video. But whatever comes, it might even be Minecraft. I might do Minecraft. No, that's a long series and I don't know if I want to do that. Anyway, I'll work that out. I don't know what's coming next. But in any case, there's plenty of content on this channel for you to go and look at. If you haven't watched a previous series, go watch Resi 2, 3, 4. They're all in playlists on the channel. There's plenty of other series on this channel as well to keep you entertained while I work out what I'm doing next. I will take a slight break. Don't expect some videos this weekend. Maybe next week. Maybe weekend. It depends. Depends what my brain does. But this is the end of Resident Evil Requiem. I have had an absolute blast. I hope you have too. This is a beautiful game. And I can't wait for more. I've got the Resident Evil itch still. I want more Resident Evil, please. I'm putting demands on them. They just released a AAA fantastic game. If you've liked this video, if you've liked this series, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, hit the bell notification icon to stay up to date with all that's coming on the channel, and go back and look at the channel to find Resi 2, 3, 4 and the whole series regarding Resident Evil Requiem. And I'll see you in the next series. Bye bye.